and welcome to another Everflow webinar. I'm your host, Isaac Maier, and today we're going to be talking about streamlining your billing. So, as always, I'm going to give a brief introduction into what we're going to be talking about. Today, you're going to get an introduction to myself if you don't already know me and you haven't seen an Everflow webinar before. I'm going to give you an overview of our billing section. I'm going to show you how to enable the billing section. We're going to dig into the invoices section of the billing section. We're going to talk about some of these subscription details and how you can look at your subscription details. We're going to look at the account details. We're going to talk about optimizing your partner billing and how that's set up. We're going to get into Everflow Pay, which our customers have had significant success with. And then we're going to talk about some upcoming events and do a question and answer at the end. But as always, I'd love to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Isaac Maier. I'm a Customer Success Manager with Everflow, and I've been in affiliate marketing for 6 years. I'm based out of San Francisco, California. A couple fun facts about myself. I am an avid community volunteer. Wherever I've lived, I've always been very involved in the community. In San Francisco, that's in City Hall, and also with Refuse, an organization helping to lead trash cleanups around the city. So if you're ever in Cow Hollow and looking to trash cleanup, let me know. Fun fact number 2, I do love to play guitar. I started playing around 5 years ago. And electric guitar is my favorite type of guitar to play. I've been getting into loops and pedals lately. But I can talk about guitar and volunteering forever. Let's talk about how to make your billing easy with Everflow and how to manage your billing. Let's check out this new billing section. So today we're going to be giving a brief overview. So within your billing section in the control center, you can effortlessly manage your Everflow account, invoices, and view your contract details. So in this section, you'll be able to view your invoices from Everflow, including a detailed breakdown of your charges. You'll be able to check your current account balance and any outstanding payments that are due. You'll be able to explore additional services or products offered by Everflow, and we'll get into those in a bit. You'll be able to update your payment information seamlessly. And finally, you'll be able to review your contract details, including the start date and renewal or expiration dates. So this billing section does centralize all of your billing related information and actions. So this makes it convenient to stay on top of your account's financial status and make any necessary changes to your payment details or subscriptions. So let's talk about how to actually enable this section. And in order to do this, I'm going to show you this Everflow account here. So first off, we are going to go to Control Center. We are going to go to Accounts. And we are going to click on roles. We're then going to go to the role that we want to have. We want to have access to this billing section. We're going to go down to Control Center, click that arrow, and I'll zoom in so you can see this better. And we're going to click on billing and give it full access. So please do note that by default, the billing section is not enabled for any role automatically. This is something that you do have to enable. So now that we've actually enabled this, let's jump in and see what the billing section is all about, what it actually does. So we're going to go to Control Center and Billing to access this. So first, we're going to talk about the Invoices tab. This is where we land naturally after clicking on the Billing tab. So you'll land here. This is going to provide you an overview of your current billing cycle and a list of your past invoices, as you can see here. So this top section is going to show the current amount that you're being billed for this month. Here there isn't anything because this is my account, but you will have something there. Please do note that our billing model also is retrospective. This means that you'll be charged for the services and resources that you've already consumed during the previous billing cycle. This approach does ensure that you're getting accurate billing based on the actual value that is delivered to you. Please do note that current cost shown does not include any credits applied to your account today. And also note that your recurring fees could increase if your usage exceeds the current plan's limits. So to actually break down the charges on your account, you can click See Breakdown. So for instance, right here, here you can see the specific usage metrics like clicks and domains. You can see any pricing tiers that you've fallen into with the tier charts. Any applicable discounts or credits, such as those from our referral partner program. You can see the cost breakdown for each line item. And finally, you can see the final total invoice amount after applying all charges and discounts. So if we're looking at your billing period dates, current period will show the start and end dates for the current billing cycle. So it would say, for instance, the beginning and the end of the month. And clicking Manage Subscription will redirect you to the subscription details page, which we'll talk about in a bit. In terms of the payment details, due date is the payment deadline for your current invoice, and update payment method will allow you to open a link to update your payment details through Maxio. This is great for if you want to add a new payment method. So let's talk about that subscription details tab. So your subscription, this section, will summarize your current plan and any add-on requests. Please do note that you can always add additional services to your plan. But as you see here, this is what's included in my plan, but there's a large range of additional add-ons. So in your subscription, you can see if your billing plan is based on clicks or payouts. You can see if you've added domains. Domains are $40 a month, and we separate the charges for each domain. You can see if you've added Everflow Pay, which we'll talk about a little bit later. This eliminates the headache of processing payments with easily managed payouts. Please do note that Everflow Pay charges are not included in your monthly invoices, though. Impression tracking is an additional add-on. This is based on your tiered impression rates. Our MPS, or Managed Proxy Service, is dedicated IP and dynamic IP services. Everflow Plus is dedicated support and expertise tailored to accelerate your growth. And finally, Managed Payments is a partner payout management service. So what can you do with these options down here? Under the available section, you can click Apply for Everflow Pay to access the application form, or you can click Contact Us so that you'll send a pre-populated request corresponding to your inquiry to our customer success team so we can help you out with that. So that is the subscription details tab. Let's talk about the account details tab. So in this tab, you will find the start date of your contract with Everflow. Let me just zoom in so you can see that. You'll see the end date of that particular contract. So this is the end date of the agreed upon subscription rate. The terms of your contract, so whether it was signed for a whole year or if you're just paying on month to month. Essentially, you can see all of the account details right there. So now let's talk a little bit about optimizing your partner signup. So let's go back to the presentation. And we didn't really end up needing to use these tabs. That's okay, but we're going to optimize your partner billing. So once again, I'm going to go into my Everflow account. And we're going to go into the sign up form. So we're going to go to Control Center, and we're going to go to Partner Configurations. And we're going to edit the partner signup form configuration. In this case, if we edit the billing details section, we'll be able to require your partner to select one of the available options configured in the default billing section, and we're going to go through that. So this is how you enable that on the partner signup form. So getting into the default billing settings, we're going to go to Platform Configuration, and we're going to go to Billing. So there's a lot of different things we can do here, but in the general section, we can choose what information will be displayed on your partner and advertiser invoices, such as logos, tax information, payment information, and tax ID. Under the partner /advertiser billing settings, we can make a large selection of choices. By clicking Edit right here, we can change the default billing frequency. So this is how often invoices are generated, and what the exact start date is for each billing period. We can set the default payment method. So this will be a default payment method for all of your partners. You can choose check, direct deposit, wire, PayPal, Defaulty, Paxum, Payoneer, Veeam, WebMoney, Capitalist, Bitcoin, gift card, Skrill, MassPay, or none. We can also change our default auto invoicing. So if this is disabled, then the other default settings are not applied to invoices that are generated manually. Invoice will be auto-generated if automatic invoice creation is enabled and there's a payout balance that fits the billing settings. We can also set the default auto invoice creation amount threshold. So this will be the minimum amount required to generate an invoice automatically. So please do note the following associated rules. So if the threshold is not met in a billing period, then an invoice will not be generated. If the combined balances of previous billing periods and the current billing period meet the threshold, then an invoice will be generated. A manually generated invoice balance will not be considered when determining if a threshold is met. And finally, within the invoice, rows from past billing periods that were added to meet the threshold will be highlighted in pink. So we also have some partner restricted payments settings, so you can configure the list of payment methods available for your partners to choose from when they update their own billing details in their portal. So known as automatically included to the account for partner sign-up forms that lack valid billing details for other payment methods selected. So you can see that here. And we can just restrict any of those payment methods that we like. Let's move this so I can cancel. Please do note that in order for your partners to edit their billing details, you must enable this permission. So once again, this is in Control Center, Platform Configurations, Global Settings. That'll be Global Settings right here. Edit and enable partners to update billing details inside their UI. So we need to have that enabled in order to let our partners update their billing details. So jumping back into our presentation, we've talked about how to optimize partner billing. We've also talked about how to see all of how your billing works on your Everflow account. Let's talk about Everflow Pay, which has made things significantly easier for generating invoices and payments to partners. This is the only payment method that is automated at partner signup. It's also the only payment method that will show a warning bar on the partner's dashboard to enter their payment information. Ultimately, this ends up in save time setting up the partner billing method, and you don't have to chase down partners to input their information. This results in a seamless partner payments onboarding experience, save time and money for you. If you are interested in Everflow Pay, please do let us know. You can reach out to the customer success team in a chat from your Everflow dashboard, or you can reach out to us at pay.help@everflow.io. So thanks for joining us today where we talk about billing. We do have some upcoming webinars. Next week, we're going to be talking about meta ads, gaining a 360-degree view of your campaign with cost data. That's going to be on June 12th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you would like to meet the Everflow team, and believe me, we'd love to meet you, you can find us July 29th through 30th at Affiliate Summit East in New York City. You guessed it, New York. So thank you very much for joining me today in another Everflow webinar. I always have a ton of fun leading these webinars with you. And if you do have any questions, now is the time to ask them. But please do note that your customer success team is always here and happy to help. And we'll see you in the next one.